Namaste and welcome back to Top Academy's YouTube channel. My name is Rohit and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing some of the commonly asked questions in Accenture. As you know, Accenture has also started hiring and there are huge number of positions available in Accenture, my friends. But again, coding round is where 90% of people struggle. So today, I'm going to be solving Accenture questions, and in that, I'll be solving a topic called as subarrays. Very important topic. I hope you enjoy this video and learn something from it, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It helps us a lot. I'll show you one question. Given an array of n integers and an integer value size, write a program to print all subarrays of given length size systems. Sounds very complicated. Let's look at the input and output. Input looks something like this. Assume they'll first give you 9. This 9 is only n. 9 is only n. Next they will give you 9 integers. Understood? 5, 1, 2, 4, 9, 3, 1, 3, 3. Then they will give you one more input 3. That 3 is only size. Now, if you have been given an array of 9 integers, you have to print all the subarrays of given length size. And they are saying output should look something like this. Now, sir, we didn't understand. Tell me, what was the size 3? Now, try to understand a subarray. Sub means a smaller array from the original array. What is subarray? A smaller array from the original array is called a subarray, which means this is my original array. In that, if I say size 3, see 3, 5, 1, 2 is a subarray. Next 1, 2, 4 is a subarray. Next 2, 4, 9 is a subarray. Next 4, 9, 3 is a subarray. Next 1, 3, 3 is a subarray. Or 3, 1, 3 is a subarray. 1, 3, 3 is also subarray. And what is common between all these subarrays? Their length is nothing but 3. That 3 can be 4, 4 can be 2, it can be 6, it can be 8, it can be 9. I hope everybody understood. Yes or no? If you understood the question, now let us think about the solution. Let's think about the solution. This is my array. Okay. Now, last time also, if anybody has attended my sessions, I've always told you, logic is different. Writing code is different. Coding is just knowing some syntax. If you're coding in Java, you should know some syntax of Java. If you're coding in Python, you should know the syntax of Python. Similarly, C, C++, JavaScript, Rust, Golang, C#, so many languages are there. Syntax will change a little bit, but logic is the same. Logic can be implemented in any programming language. So today what you must focus on is not the syntax. Today you must focus on the logic, and whatever logic I'm explaining, you can write it in any language. Okay. Now let's try to understand. Okay. What these guys are trying to say is, see, first of all, try to understand, these are the subarrays that I need to print. These are the subarrays that I need to print. Correct or not? Now, if you look at this subarray, this 5, 1, 2. What is this 5, 1, 2? This 5, this 1, this 2. Which means I should start from 5, print till 2. I should start from 5, print till 2. Correct or not? Now, I should print 5, then I should print 1, then I should print 2. Which means printing should repeat. And whenever in programming you need to repeat something, you must make use of one concept. Who can tell me in the chat? Which concept should I make use of whenever you need repeating in programming? Who's telling? Vandana loops. Yes, multiple people loops. Especially people who have been attending these workshops regularly know what I'm talking about. Loops is the right answer. Correct or not? Now, when you want to loop, you need one variable you need. Correct? You can call it I, J, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. I will call it as J. And I will tell boss, J, your job is start from 5, go till 2. Simple as that. Yes or no? If J starts from 5, goes till 2, index wise, it should start from 0, go till 2. Yes or no? Okay. Next, I want to print my next subarray. If I want to print, and see, loop means this is how a loop looks like in Java. In Python, it will look little different. In JavaScript, it will look a little different. Yes. In C, C++, Java, loop looks like this only. Now, in this loop, what will I tell? Very simple. J should start from 0. Correct. From 0 it should go to 1, from 1 it should go to 2. So step by step it should increase, j++, correct? Now from 0, maximum till where should it go? J less than 3. Less than 3 means 2. I hope this much is clear. Inside this, what should I do? Print the value. Print one by one. How to print one by one? Let us assume you want to print this 0. AR of 0 will give you 5. AR of 1 will give you 1. AR of 2 will give you 2. Yes or no? So what I am going to do is, I will just go here and in Java I will tell system.out.println AR of j. In Python it will be print AR of j. In JavaScript it will be console.log AR of j. It changes. In C it will be printf, in C++ it will be cout. But logic is the same only. Which means if this loop executes, I should print from 0 to 2. Let me just type this out and check it out. Watch it. If in case I just take you to my code, I am going to write in Java. So see, this is already my array. My array is already created and kept. All I will do is int j. One fellow will create j. Next one, for loop I will create. For, I'll put brackets and semicolons. Correct? Next, inside this first, where should j start from? 0. Maximum till where should j go? Less than 3. 1 by 1 it should go j++. Inside this I will go. What will you do inside this, sir? I want to print system.out.print. Print I will say, because I want it one next to the other. Within this I will say what to print AR of j. And this only in short I told yes.o.p. Okay, let's just execute this much. If I execute this, clearly one can see 5, 1, 2. Correct or not? So you got your first subarray, 5, 1, 2. Next, now I want 1, 2, 4. For this what should I do? Please go back. Now for this what I will do is, I will now tell, okay, now I want to print this subarray. If I want to print this subarray, now j should start from index 1 and j should go till index 3. Agreed or not? Then I will print 1, 2, 4. Correct? So, don't you think again one more for loop is required? This time where will j start from? 1. Very good. 1 by 1 only it should go j++. Maximum till where should it go? 4. What is 4? Less than 5. J less than 5 I can tell. Or sorry, it should go till 3. 3 is nothing but less than 4. Understood what I am trying to say? Inside this what will you do? Print the value of j. Correct? I hope you understood. Again, if in case I want to print this, now where should j start from? 2, 4, 9 means if j should start from 2, start from index 2, go till 4. Correct or not? Yes? Again for that one more loop I will write. This time where should j start from? 2. Maximum j should go till where? 4. What is 4? Less than 5. Correct? I hope you understand. 1 by 1 it should go j++. Inside this again print the value of j. Now I will print the next subarray. Like that the next subarray, next subarray, next subarray. Yes? I should keep repeating this. Correct or not? I am showing you only the last one. If I want to print 1, 3, 3, where should j start from? 6. Till where should j go? 8. What is 8? Less than 9. Which means I can write a loop like this. J should start from 6. 1 by 1 it should increase. So I will tell j++. Maximum it should go till j less than 9. And inside this also I should print. I hope you are able to think. Like this, how many times should I write the loop? 1 time, 2, 3, like that. If how many subarrays do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times I should create 7 loops. Now some of you will be laughing, sir, this is not how to do coding. I agree. But first let's try writing like this. Please go back. Now if in case I go here, watch carefully. I will just copy this loop, paste it another 6 times because totally 7 times I want. Okay, scroll up. Okay, now watch this. I will change the indexes. This should start from, j should start from 1, go till less than 4, correct? Next 2 to less than 5, next 3 to less than 6, and then 4 to less than 7, next this should be 5 to less than 9. Less than 8, is it? Okay, fine. Am I clear till here? One more. J should start from 6 and go till 9. So totally 7 times. Am I clear till here? Now let's see whether we will get the answer. If in case I execute, 100% you are able to see 5, 1, 2. Okay, see 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, 4, next 2, 4, 9, next 4, 9, 3, next 9, 3, 1, next 3, 1, 3, next 1, 3, 3. Basically you got everything. 100% you got all the subarrays. Sir, it's coming in one straight line, sir. I want it to come one below the other. Highlight the first subarray. Sir, after this first subarray, next one should come below, sir. Very simple. Which means between this for loop and this for loop, line should break. It should come to the next line. How to do that in Java? Simple. Come between these two for loops. I will now tell system.out.println. That's all. Because if you put one empty system.out.println, ln means next line. It will take it to the next line. Now do one thing. Copy that and paste it everywhere else. After the next one, I will go paste it. After the next one also, I will paste it. After the next one also, I will paste it. Next one also, I will paste. Like that, I will paste it everywhere. Understood? Now, if in case I go, click here, next one also you paste. Okay, now if I execute, clearly you can notice, yes, you got the answer. Correct, you got the answer, but you will never get the job. Remember this much. If you write code like this, answer you will get, job you will never get. Because, please try to understand, friends, how many times you have written this loop. This is not how programming is done. And clearly scroll up, you can notice one pattern here. Look at this. Loop, println, loop, println, loop, println. Don't you think these statements are repeating? Which means whenever one statement had to repeat, you used loop. Now all these statements should repeat. Can you tell me what should I use now? Let me see if you're able to think. What should I use now, friends? What should I use now? Absolutely right. Some are saying, sir, take these statements and put that also inside a loop. Yes or no? A loop inside a loop. Is it possible? Yes. What is it called? Nested for loops. Loop inside a loop. Would all of you agree with me till here? Please put a yes in the chat if you agreed and you understood till here. Did everybody understand till here? Okay, sir. Very good, sir. Sir, now how, sir? How will you do this, sir? Very simple. Do one thing. Go here, remove all this code. I don't want all this code. I will tell only once, boss. Yeah. I will tell once. Java should repeat it again and again and again for me. So what I will do is, I will cut all this. And again I will tell for one loop I will create. Now what should repeat? What I cut, I will paste it. This should repeat. Now this loop's job is to execute this loop how many ever times is required. Correct or not? Now one fellow J is handling this loop. Who will handle this loop, sir? For that one more person we will appoint. I'll go here and create one more person, I. Understood? I's job is to take care of this looping. Now here also I'll put 2 semicolons. Now the thing is, what should you write here? Let's visualize. Watch it all of you. Now comes the most important part of today's class. I want 100% focus. And next time onwards, make all this transparent. Am I clear? Now focus all of you. What will I do now if you ask me? Now I will do a very, very simple concept. Look at this carefully. Now I will just write down all these starting values of j. So if you look at this, j starting from 0 going till 2. J starting from 1 going till 3. J starting from 2 going till 4. Like that I am writing for all the loops. So j value starts from 0, goes till 2 in the first loop, from 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 5. I think you got this concept already. Now I want this to be controlled by that outer loop I. So what I will do is, I will now create one fellow called as I. And I will tell I, your job is to decide where j should start from and maximum till where it should go. See, starting value of j, it starts from 0. Correct or not? It starts from 0. From 0, maximum it is going till what? 6. So I will tell, hey, listen, I, you start your value from 0. Next you go to 1. Next you go to 2. Like that. Tell me maximum till where should I go? 6. And that is what I am also showing here. I hope you are able to understand. Tell me, did everybody understand this? What is I's job? To control the execution of this loop. Where is this loop starting from? 0. That starting value from 0 is maximum going till what? 6. So I will tell from 0 all the way till 6. This much did everyone understand? Please put a yes in the chat. Did everybody understand this much? I should start from 0 and go till 6. Oh, okay, sir. This also we understood. Very good, very good. Okay. Now, please understand, this 0, this 1, this 2, that is what I have just shown you. Okay. Now, let's look at this last value. Look at this last value. J is going till 2. What is 2? Less than 3. Next, it should go till 3. What is 3? Less than 4. Next, what is 4? Less than 5. Like that, I am just putting all and showing you one by one. Am I clear till here? Now, please try to understand, this 3, this 4, this 5, this 6, 7, 8 and 9, I want to write it in general. Boss, I want to write it in general. Now, I will give you a clue. You know the I value. From I value, I want you to calculate this 3. And I will give you one more hint, one more piece of information you have. And that information is the size. And what is the size? The size is 3. Size means size of the subarray. Now let me see how many of you can think and tell me, using I value, using size, how will you arrive at this? How will you arrive at this? Tell me, how will you arrive at this, friends? Can you find some kind of a correlation between both? Who can tell me? Very good. Lakshmi is saying I plus 3. Okay, I agree. Very good. I plus 3. Okay. Now, think logically. I value 0. You want 3. To 0, what if I add, will it become 3? 3. So, I can tell 0 plus 3. Correct or not? Next, I value is 1. 1 should become 4. 1 plus 3. Next, 2 should become 5. 2 plus 3. Next, 3 should become 6. 3 plus 3. Like that, let me just show all of it to you. 4 plus 3, 5 plus 3, 6 plus 3. Now, try to understand one thing. This 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is nothing but this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is nothing but I value, which means replace all this with I. Just replace it with I. Correct or not? Now what is this 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3? This 3 is nothing but the size, which means in general I can say I plus size. So try to understand, starting value of j, you know. Last value, ending value of j, how to calculate? Less than I plus size. I hope everybody understood this much. Is this much clear to all of you, friends? And this 3, right now I am keeping it as 3, but what is the 3? Size. I hope you understood. Okay, fine. Okay, sir, this much is clear to us. Now, look carefully. This was the original loop we wrote. First thing is, we put this inside one more loop. We put this inside one more loop. Here I should now tell where should I start from. One by one only I should proceed. Maximum till where should I go. This is what I should tell. Now tell me, friends, look at this value. Where should I start from? 0. We'll put 0 here. Am I clear till here? Tell me, maximum till where should I go? 6. Maximum till where should I go? 6. Okay, I will tell that 6. I hope you are able to understand. Now, okay sir, it should start from 0, go till 6. This 6 also in general I want to write. In general I want to write. How to get this 6? You may ask. Very simple. Tell me, what is the total size of this array? Total size of this array is 9. 0 to 8 means size of the array is 9. Understood? For an array whose size is 9, okay, that is only n value, size is 9. Please try to understand, from 9 if I want this 6, from 9 if I want this 6, what should I do? 9 minus 3. Agreed with me or not? And that is what I am showing. 9 minus 3 will give me 6. Now please understand, this 9 is nothing but the size of this array. This 3, what is this 3? This 3 is nothing but the size of the subarray that you needed. Correct or not? Can you find a correlation and tell me, in general, what should I write? Very simple. This 9 is the size of this number of elements in this array. In Java, if you want the number of elements in the array, just replace it with ar.length. ar.length will give you the number of elements. And what is the number of elements? 9. If it is 90, it will be 90. If it is 10, it will be 10. If it is 15, it will be 15. Can you tell me, what is this 3? This 3 is nothing but your size, friends. ar.length minus size. In this case, size is 3. Am I clear till here? Okay, very good. Now, inside this J loop, just now I told you, Where should j start from? 0. But this time instead of telling 0, friends, don't you think I can tell I? This is nothing but I value. Just tell I. If I is 0, 0. If I is 1, 1. If I is 2, 2. If I is 3, 3. If I is 4, 4. If I is 5, 5. 6 is 6. Which means I can replace this with I. J less than. Maximum till where should it go? That is what we have calculated here. Maximum till where should it go? I plus 3. So did you see, instead of writing it 7 times, I can write it once and generalize it like this. How many of you understood this generalization perfectly? Please put 100 in the chat. If you didn't understand, I am more than happy to explain it once more. How many of you understood? 100? Everybody? Not even one person has a doubt. Please, I am more than happy to clarify. Yes, no? Lavanya, once more. Okay. So, big friends, majority wins. Lavanya has asked, okay, how can we leave Lavanya behind? So, Lavanya, please try to understand. Now, let's go back. We'll explain it in a much more simpler way. Okay, very good. Now, this loop everybody understood. We put this inside one more for loop. Now, how many times should this loop execute? It should execute 7 times. So, what I will do is, I'll tell I start from 0. I'll start count from 0. 7 times if you should execute, I will tell I less than 8 or I less than 7 I will tell, because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope you will understand. 0 to 6 is 7 times. So less than 7. 1 by 1 you go. I plus plus I will tell. I plus plus. Am I clear till here, friends? Okay. Now, please try to understand. Here, if I is 0, j should also start from 0 only. If I is 1, j should start from 1. If I is 2, j should start from 2. Correct or not? So, instead of telling the 0, replace that with I. How will you understand? Now, if I is 0, it should go till less than 3. But if I is 1, it should go till less than 4. If I is 2, it should go till less than 5. You understood what I am trying to say? And that is what I said. Please go back. Look at this. If you start I is 0, it should go till basically 2, which is less than 3. If I is 1, it should go till 3, which is less than 4. If I is 2, it should go till 4, which is less than 5. Which means if you want this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just take the I value and add 3 to it. So in general, I can say I plus 3. Please go back. I will tell I plus 3. Understood till here? Now, very simple. Here, I can tell 7 or remove that 7. I can say I less than equal to 6 because 0 to 6 means 7 times. Now, this 6 I want to generalize. Remove that 6. What is 6? 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3. How to get this 9? 9 is the number of elements in the array. How many elements are there in the array? 9 elements. In Java, how to get the number of elements in an array? AR.length. Replace that with AR.length. We have called it as ARR, so I am saying ARR.length. Make that as AR and AR. Make this also as AR. Am I clear till here? Okay, sir, very good. What is this 3? This 3 is nothing but our size. So leave it. Let it be 3 only for now. Did everyone understand till here? Lavanya, did you understand now? Please put a yes in the chat. We don't leave anybody behind, guys. We want everyone to 100% understand. Did everybody understand this? Okay, congratulations. Lavanya understood. Now we will just execute and see. If in case I executed, same output I got. Same output I got. I hope you're able to understand. This is the fundamental concept of subarrays. Now what you call as this 3 is nothing but go here and put one int size of the subarray. Imagine the size is 3. That's all. It can be 4, it can be 5. So what you do is this 3 you replace it with size because size is 3. This 3 also replace it with size because size is 3. Now if in case I execute it, you can see correctly 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 you will get. Size is 3. Make that as 4. If I make it as 4, now all subarrays will be size 4. See? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. That's it. Fundamental concept of subarrays is cleared. Now we can solve variations on this. I hope everyone understood till this. Okay? Very good. Now, can we just take this and execute it in the Thai platform and see if all our test cases are passing? Okay. Now, please go back. Now, what happens is, expand that. I'll go to company questions. In company questions, I'll go to Accenture. In Accenture, this question has been asked before. I'll just go down. What is this? No. Correct. All subarrays of size K, correct. Okay, that K is only what we are calling as size. Now, can you make this full screen, please, and reduce that size? Okay, here increase this font a little bit. Now try to understand. All this code will already be written. Don't worry, okay? Now you have to only finish or complete this method. In this method, array will be given, size will be given. Understood what I'm saying? I'll just paste whatever logic we have written. Okay, now go on top, create I, create J. Int I, int J. Next, we have called, make this as AR here, no problem. That's all, because everywhere we've called it as AR. Okay, first let's run the code. If I run the code, then it will pass one test case. So it has passed 3 as the size of the subarray length should be 3. Number of elements 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 they passed. 3, 3, 3 we gave. Very good. Now if I click on submit code, it will pass multiple test cases, and it has failed multiple test cases. Now you may ask, why did it fail the test cases? Please go back. Minimize this. So here, if you look at the input and output format, you can see one thing. Between each of the digits, there is a space. Highlight that space. Friends, this one simple mistake has costed so many people their interview itself. In expected output, there is a space between numbers, but in your output, there is no space between numbers. Correct or not? And that one mismatch is enough for test case to fail. Because many people don't understand what is a test case. Test case means take expected output, take actual output, match them. Pin to pin, if it matches, test case pass. Even if little bit it mismatches, test case will fail. Understood? Now make it full screen again. I will just go here and say very simple. After this AR of J, I will tell attach a space. How? In Java, plus double quote space. Attach a space. Now click on submit code. Now if in case I were to do this, alright, all test cases passed. This is how you prepare for interviews. One question which is regularly asked in many interviews is this. Given an array of n integers and an integer value size, write a program to print sum of all the subarrays of given length size. Example, if in case input is like this, same 9 elements I have, subarray size is 3, output should be like this. Now sir, we didn't understand, sir. What is this 8, 7, 15, 16, 13, 7, 7? Now, we didn't understand this, you may ask. Now, try to understand. This is my, this is my array, same array. Next, this is the code to print that we just did. Now, please understand, if this code executes, this will be the output. Now, why is this the output? Because size is 3, all the subarray length is 3. Now, the output was not 5 and 2. Output is 5 plus 1 plus 2, which is 8. Output is not 1 to 4. 1 plus 2 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 4 plus 9 is 15. 4 plus 9 plus 3 is 16. 9 plus 3 plus 1 is 13. 3 plus 1 plus 3 is 7. I think you got the point. I hope everybody understood the question. Correct or not? Now, how do we solve this is the larger question here. Okay, very simple. One small change to this program you should do, boss, that's all. What are they asking you? To print sum. First of all, I should calculate sum. For that I will now, and I'm just mentioning the size here, okay. First of all, I will go now and create one variable called as sum. Before I start calculating the subarray, I'll create a variable sum. Initially, I'll make it as 0. Now tell me, should you print the subarray or should you calculate its sum? You should not print the subarray, you should calculate the sum. How to calculate the sum? Very simple, boss. If you're not able to visualize it, let me show you. I created one variable called as sum, okay? Sum is 0. Now what I will do inside this I will take the first element of the subarray and that I will add it to sum, existing value of sum, update the value of sum. That's it. So instead of printing, I will take this element, add it to sum. Now this added result, I will give it back to sum. Because I've been telling you regularly, assignment is right to left, not left you're not giving to right. Right value you're giving to left value. Is this much clear to all of you? Okay, very good. So when this loop executes, not only will you calculate the subarray of the particular given size, but you will also find the sum of all elements in that subarray. But simply finding is not important. You should also print it. You should print it. Where to print, sir? Very simple. Once this loop finishes, you would have found the sum of the subarray. When you come outside this loop, you simply told system.out.println so that cursor goes to the next line. But okay, let it go to the next line. But before going to the next line, I'll just ask it to print the value of sum. That's all. How many of you understood change number 1, change number 2, change number 3? Please put 100 in the chat. How many of you understood the 3 basic changes required for this program? That's all. That's all it is. And how many are there today? Okay. All 300 people understood today? Yes. All the 306, 7 people understood? Wonderful. Great. Nice. Very happy. Okay. Shall we go make this small change and check? Okay. Now I'll do one thing. Do we have this question in the platform? Okay. We'll go solve it in the platform itself. So if I just take you to the Thai platform. This time, what are we solving? Yeah. In Accenture only, there is one more question. Sum of subarrays of size k. Solve. Okay. 1 second. Now see, always come here. Input, output format, scroll down. You can see, here also be very careful. Look at the sample output, 6, 9, 12. Understood? Which means the sum is coming one next to the other. The sum is coming one next to the other, yes? That is how you guys have made it? Okay, no problem. So here, okay, anyways, first let's just type it out. So again, all this code you don't have to touch, you have to just write it here. And friends, be very careful, be very careful. In Accenture, what I have been hearing, and somebody in the chat can confirm it to me, what people are saying is, sir, in Accenture, it is a blank screen which is given to us in the coding round. There is no code to take input. It is not that there is only a method. Everything we should write from scratch. Am I right in this assumption? Few students were telling me this. Has anybody taken Accenture test? Is it blank screen? Yes. Who's saying yes? Roja. Okay. So Roja, you have experienced this? Shivam is also saying this. Okay. In that case, you guys must be very, very careful. Huh? Be very careful. This part also you should know how to take input. Now the problem with these workshops is, this is just a workshop where I am investing 1 hour of my time to give you some knowledge. This is not the complete course. And now if I have to explain all this, then I have to start teaching you Java from absolute scratch. Hope you will understand. And that is why again I am telling you, many students are facing this issue. But this issue, what it is, I will anyways explain to you. Now, please go there. What we can do is, yeah, just paste the code. Oh, we have not written the code only. Okay, just we will write the code first. Okay, so I think we can, okay, this code here only, very simple. Come here. First I'll create one int sum. Int sum. Okay, very good. Equal to 0. Or no, not there. Remove that. Just int sum you tell. First thing is, I'll come inside this loop. Before I find my first subarray, make sum as 0. Why it is important to write this line here is, before finding my first subarray, sum will become 0. Okay, after that I will calculate the sum. Now when I go to find the next subarray, again sum will become 0. If you tell sum equal to 0 here, only once it will be 0, but every time I calculate it should initially become 0. I think you are able to understand. Anyways, now inside this I will come, remove only that system.out.print. Yeah. Now that AR of j, I'll add sum to it. This added result, I will assign it back to sum. I'll assign it back to sum. Understood? Next I'll come here and I'll print the value of sum. I'll print the value of sum. Understood till here? Now if in case I were to execute this, clearly you can notice 12, 16, 18, 17, 16, 10. Okay, I don't think that is, okay, sorry. It is correct, size was 4, that is why it is mismatching. I'll make it as 3. I'll make it as 3. For size 4, that was the correct answer. Execute. And now you can see 8, 7, 15, 16, 13, 7, whatever we do. Now, in our platform, we wanted the sum to come one next to the other, correct? If you want that, boss, very simple. Go here and remove this ln so that printing will happen in the same line. After printing one sum, attach a space. Between two sums, there should be a space. Understood what I'm saying? That plus also leave a space. Clear till here? Understood what I'm trying to say? If you say print, printing will happen in the same line. If you say println, print and go to the next line. These are fundamental differences. In Java also you can do this. In C you can do, C++ you can do, in Python you can do. Execute. Now you can see 8, 7, 15, 16, 13, 7, 7. That's all it is. Okay, fine. Let us copy, this thing fully. Go back. And there we will just paste it. Okay, I think we have everything required, right? Int I, j, sum, size is already given. Yeah, make that as AR. Fine. If I click on run code, it will pass one sample 2 test cases. Okay, compiled successfully. Next. See, please understand the difference between run code and submit code is, run code means you are just executing and checking what will be the output. Submit code means you are submitting the answer. Never get confused between these two. Understood? Now if you click on submit code, it's like you submitting your answer to Accenture. Now it will pass all the hidden test cases. Okay? And all test cases have passed. Congratulations. The next question says, given an array of n integers along with integer value size and k, write a program to print the count of subarrays of length size whose sum is equal to k. Now this is very interesting. Look at this. If you didn't understand the question, always look at the input. You will get an idea. N9 means 9 elements are there in the array. 3 means the subarray length has to be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 7 means the sum of the elements of the subarray should be equal to 7. If it is equal to 7, then what you need to do is write a program to print the count. You should not print the subarray. You should not print the sum. You should print the count of how many subarrays are there, whose elements if you add gives you this k value or 7. Understood? And the output here you can clearly see count is 3. Because there are 3 subarrays here whose size is 3, which if you add sum will be 7. That count you should print. Again, if in case you know this friend, it is so easy, you already know the code, it is very simple. You know how to find subarray, you know how to find sum. But this time, boss, don't print sum. Printing is not what I should do, because now they gave you one k value. That k value is 7. Understood what I am trying to say? Now what you must do is think logically. When this loop executes, you will calculate the value of the sum of the subarray. When you come outside this loop, you know the sum. Now what you should do, you should take the sum and check if it is equal to k. If it is equal, what should you do? You should maintain one variable called as count and increase it by 1. 1. Again, if you find the sum of the subarray and the sum is equal to k value, then again increment it 2, 3, 4 like that. Yes or no? What I told you, if I should visually show you, very simple. I will create a variable count, initially count is 0. Now once I find the sum and come outside, no printing boss, no printing. Instead, take this sum and check if in case that sum value is equal to k. And in programming, if you want to check if the value inside two variables are equal, the operator is called as double equal to or equality operator. Yes? Always in programming, to check a condition, you should put that inside an if condition. Yes or no? If this condition is true, then come inside and do what? Increase the value of count. Increase the value of count. How to increase the value of count? Count plus plus. That's all. Understand what I'm trying to say? Anyways, I'll write that. First subarray 512. You'll calculate the sum. You'll check if, and let me just go one step behind and show this to you. I think this much everybody understood. Now I'll check. Is sum equal to k value? No. No means don't do anything. Don't do anything. Now I'll come down. Now, what is the sum? 7. Is that equal to the k value? Yes, condition is true. If condition is true, what should I do? I should increase the value of count to 1. From 0, it should become 1. How to do that? Count plus plus. Next, check 15. Is it equal to 7? No. Don't do anything. Next, check 16. Is it equal to 7? No. Don't do anything. Next, 13. Check if it is equal to 7. No. Don't do anything. Next, 7. Is it equal to 7? Yes. Yes means increase the value of count. Count becomes 2. Again, next subarray, what is the sum? 7. Is it equal to k value? Yes. Yes means increase the value of count. That's it. Once all subarrays are calculated, loop will stop, come outside the loop. What is there inside this? Count, print that or return that depending upon the question. Understood what I'm saying? How many of you understood this logic? 100%. Please put 100 in the chat. How many of you understood? Correct? You see, if one concept clarity you get, you can solve n number of questions. N number of questions. Okay? Anyways, let me go back to my code and first do this for you. So here, if you notice, this code, very simple. I need to calculate sum, but no printing it. Remove that. No printing it. Instead of printing, what will you do? Very simple. I'll first go here and create one int count. I will first make it as 0 because initially count is 0. Scroll down. Now, after finding the sum, I will come here. Scroll down even more. Even more. I will now tell if in case. Inside that, put brackets. If in case. Leave space between both. Here, here. Understood? Here what will you do, sir? Very simple. I'll take some value. I will check if it is equal to what? K value. In here I'll just create that k value. But in the actual question they will give you k value. Let us assume k is 7. K is 7. I'll check if it is equal to k. If it is equal to k, come inside, increase the value of count by 1. Count plus plus. That's it. Execute. If in case I execute, clearly you can see, nothing came. Why nothing came? Because boss, you should print the value of count, otherwise what will come? Come outside this for loop. After that, I'll just tell system.out.println and I will just print the value of count. If you don't print, nothing will happen. Okay? Great. Execute. Upon execution, clearly you can see answer is 3. Clearly you can see answer is 3. Understood? It works perfectly.